Hi friends, welcome to the Shits and Gigs podcast where we keep the vibe high, the humor gets raunchy, and things get spicy when we talk about food. I'm your host Meg Davis, and we are here for an episode of Bath Bombz, so you know what that means. Kick those feet up, get comfy, and let's lean into this week's hot topic, which is actually, I'm super excited about it. I'm going to launch a little mini series calling it Empowering You in the Kitchen via the base meal method. And this is just kind of an homage to my passion for empowering people in the kitchen. My little nacho average prep baby is going to be almost a year old come December, and I have close to 200 recipes in the collection, so that is feeling so fun and so good. And it's been really crazy to just see it evolve over the year. It kind of just started off a whim, kind of diamond under pressure energy, because I just needed a way to diversify my income. But I also just felt really passionate about starting this because we were in a really uncomfortable state as far as feeling good about the food that we were preparing ourselves as new parents, and life got a little extra crazy. Like, we were already pretty busy within our careers and such, but when parenthood hit and we were transitioning back to work, gaining control over keeping that standard for the food that we were eating was overwhelming to think about. So with the prep method that we came up with as a couple and the recipes that we choose to eat every single day, it's been really neat to share that with my members and such via this platform. So yeah, check it out, Nacho Average Prep on Patreon. There's a bunch of different subscription options now, whether you are someone that needs that one-on-one support or if you're just here for the good eats. There's lots of different options as far as whether you need just breakfast info, just lunch inspo, or if you need it all, you can become a Fuel Your Inner Foodie member. But my ultimate goal with the platform is to just empower people to live authentically, live full out, and especially live and feel empowered in the kitchen, because you only got one body, guys. So what you choose to feed it is really crucial to how your experience is going to feel on this planet and in this lifetime. So super important. Definitely check it out if you feel like food is feeling stuck and heavy for you right now. I would love to introduce you to that platform because I'm super proud of it, and I really think I have something for everyone, no matter what part of your journey you're in. The October recipes just launched Tuesday, 8 new recipes and an updated snack guide. So every single month on the 1st, there's a new set of recipes that are dropped for all of the meal collections, the recipe collections on the platform. And then you get brand new snacky inspo every single month, depending obviously on what type of member you are. Fuel Your Inner Foodie, the $19.99 a month membership is definitely the best bang for your buck because you get access to everything. You're a little VIP member essentially. But like I said, there's options if you just need breakfast and lunch inspo too, or if you need some top tier support, then we have some one-on-one coaching options as well, which is my personal favorite because then I get to build the relationship with you, and we basically get to become best friends, so that's kind of fun. But anyways, check it out. Super proud about it. Let's dive into the topic. So with my one-on-one clients, I have found that it's been super empowering for my clients to learn about this like base meal method, essentially, which is super simple once we break it down. It's essentially just becoming educated about these handful of meals that I call base meals. And essentially, I mean that in the sense that the meal has like a pretty standard base of ingredients, and then once you get the base taken care of, the rest is like endless possibilities depending on what you're craving. So this week we're going to focus on Big Mac bowls because that is hands down the most popular recipe option across the board, even not only just for my own clients, but for the other health coaches that I work hand in hand with. Their clients go crazy for it too. So I thought this would be a fun one to kick off the series about base meals. So let's break down the Big Mac bowl. Let's get sloppy, let's get saucy, let's get greasy, because that's what this meal is all about. When you think Big Mac, you're thinking like you're just biting into this like flavor bomb experience. So let's break it down. At the base of your Big Mac bowl, you want potatoes because typically we do a bun, but I think potatoes are an awesome homage to the bun experience. So our go-to is actually the Alexia brand potato wedges. They're super awesome, and I love these wedges because not only can it feel like a fry, but it can also be in place of like a seasoned potato for almost any other dish also. So shout out to Alexia, you're doing something right. Your fries are top notch, they're pre-seasoned, and they're amazing. They make making these base meals effortless. So our go-to is the potato wedges, but you could do tots, you could do sweet potato fries, you could do regular fries, or you could just even do like a mashed potato if you're really feeling funky and you want to get crazy. Mashed potato also might feel nice and cozy in the cooler months versus a fry. So start with your potato, pick your poison, whatever feels yummy to you. And then from there, we're going to move on to a ground meat. So typically for the Big Mac bowls, I'll go all in on a lean ground beef or a bison. Or if you want something with a little less fat, depending on what your day looks like, so you need to balance out your fats a bit, you can always lean on ground turkey or ground chicken too. And little tidbit, shout out to my friend Jess Sweeney. She had enlightened me that if you add in Worcestershire sauce, I'd probably totally mix up that word. But if you add that to your ground turkey or chicken, it does take on a little bit more of a ground beef flavor. So fun facts there. So you're going to do that. And when it comes to seasoning this meat for these bowls, I typically just keep it real simple and do salt and pepper because I like to top it with a different seasoning. So I keep the meat pretty basic. So we got our potatoes, we got our ground meat, and then typically I like to add in a greens just to balance out the dish. So usually I'll add in the lettuce once all the hot ingredients are in the bowl. But I've also tried this dish with steamed green beans. I've done it with spinach. I've tried it with asparagus. It was all right. Green beans, I think, is I don't know. I think it's just like my favorite next level green, we could call it. Because obviously lettuce is pretty basic. You have the little micronutrients that you're benefiting from the lettuce. But if you want a heartier green, I have found that green beans are probably the best option for this dish in particular. And then when it comes to toppings, freedom of choice, baby. You get to build your burger however you want. Obviously, if you're being mindful of macros, look at your day, see what you have to spare, and you can kind of just load up accordingly. But my go-to toppings for the Big Mac bowl are everything but the bagel seasoning. I throw a little light Thousand Island dressing as an homage to the Big Mac sauce. And then I also have a minimum requirement of 6 dill pickle slices. Although all these got me hooked. We have some barbecue pickle slices. Not quite sure how that works, but those are also pretty sweet. So sauce, seasoning, and pickles are my go-to for the Big Mac bowl. I've also made it like extra hearty before, and I've done like a farro base and done like shredded carrots and things on top. It's like really whatever burger you're craving. So as long as you have the potato, the ground meat, and your greens, the rest is endless possibility, baby. You just choose whatever feels yummy to you. You do ketchup and mustard. You could do little maybe like avocado mayo on there and some sliced tomato. Like whatever burger you're craving, you can turn it into whatever you want just using this very basic base meal of the potato, meat, and greens. So there's your first base meal. I can't wait to share more with you as the weeks go on. I'm thinking I might have like 3 weeks in me for this one because there's only so many base meals you can have, but I'll go as long as I can if it means empowering you guys to eat amazing things in the kitchen and fuel your body with the best. Let's wrap this quickie up with our mocktail of the week. We're going to keep it seasonal because we've entered spooky season with an apple pie punch. This one is super basic but really flavorful for this time of year. You're going to start with a half a teaspoon of the Herbalife lemon tea, 2 to 3 capfuls of your cranberry aloe, and then half a teaspoon of apple drink mix. This is actually a limited edition kind of tea because they have very unfortunately, discontinued this apple mix. We have like a sour green apple still available, but this one is like cinnamony and it's spicy and it's so good. So you have to come visit us at Elevated Nutrition at 34 Nooseneck Hill Road, either Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 2:30, or Saturday, 8 to 1, to try out this combo. It's fruity, it's spicy, It's really yummy for this time of year, super refreshing, kind of gives like an apple cider vibe. So definitely come check us out for that mocktail, and comment below if you end up giving this base meal a try. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Have a great week. Toodles.